Intel Foundry Services is not designed as a traditional semiconductor factory. It is designed as an infrastructure platform. Its purpose is not only to manufacture chips, but to manufacture trust at industrial scale. Trust between customers, processes, data, and long-term supply commitments. This distinction defines every operational decision inside the foundry. At its core, Intel Foundry Services operates on separation and integration at the same time. Customer designs remain isolated, protected, and segregated, while manufacturing resources are shared, synchronized, and optimized across massive fabrication networks. This dual structure allows Intel to function as both a competitive technology developer and a neutral manufacturing partner. The manufacturing philosophy begins with control. Semiconductor fabrication operates at nanometer scale, where contamination, variation, and delay translate directly into yield loss. Intel fabs are therefore engineered as closed ecosystems. Air, water, chemicals, power, and data flow are regulated continuously. Nothing enters or exits the process without validation. Operations start long before a wafer touches a tool. Customer engagement begins at the design interface. Intel Foundry Services integrates deeply with electronic design automation workflows, process design kits, and design for manufacturing rules. This alignment ensures that designs are manufacturable before production ever begins. Mistakes are eliminated upstream, where correction is still possible. Once designs are validated, they move into a secure handoff phase. Tape-out authorization triggers mask generation under strict access controls. Reticles are manufactured in isolated facilities and inspected repeatedly. Mask fidelity is critical because every exposure step depends on it. A single imperfection can replicate across thousands of wafers. Fabrication begins with silicon wafers entering ultra-clean environments. Automated material handling systems transport them overhead, minimizing human contact. Each wafer progresses through hundreds of process steps: lithography, deposition, etching, polishing, each controlled within narrow tolerances. Tools operate continuously, coordinated by centralized scheduling systems. Photolithography defines the structure of the chip. Intel deploys advanced lithography systems to project patterns onto photoresist layers with extreme precision. Alignment accuracy is measured in nanometers. Exposure parameters are adjusted dynamically to compensate for drift, tool aging, and environmental fluctuation. Material layers are built atom by atom. Deposition processes coat wafers uniformly, while etching selectively removes material to create transistor structures. Chemical mechanical polishing flattens surfaces to prepare for subsequent layers. Each step depends on the integrity of the previous one. Errors compound quickly if not detected immediately. Inspection is constant. Inline metrology tools scan wafers after critical steps. AI-driven defect detection systems flag anomalies that human eyes cannot see. Yield maps update in real time, revealing patterns across lots, tools, and time. These systems allow Intel to intervene early rather than react late. Foundry operations emphasize repeatability over speed. Throughput matters, but stability matters more. Tools are calibrated continuously. Preventive maintenance is scheduled predictively, based on data rather than failure. The goal is not maximum utilization at any moment, but consistent output over years. Security is embedded into the manufacturing flow. Customer IP is protected through physical segregation, digital isolation, and controlled access protocols. Data environments are compartmentalized. Even within the same fab, different customers' designs never intersect logically or physically. The scale of Intel Foundry Services requires orchestration. Control rooms monitor thousands of tools simultaneously. Engineers track yield, uptime, energy consumption, and defect density across facilities. Decisions are made based on system-wide optimization, not local efficiency alone. This manufacturing philosophy reflects Intel's transition from vertically integrated producer to platform operator. Intel Foundry Services is built to serve external customers without compromising internal rigor. It operates as a disciplined, neutral, and highly regulated manufacturing engine. By the time a wafer reaches mid-fabrication, it has already passed through dozens of control gates. Nothing proceeds by assumption. Everything proceeds by verification. This is how Intel Foundry Services operates at the assembly level, not as a single factory, but as a coordinated system designed to produce reliable silicon at global scale. If you want to continue into how Intel tests, validates, and certifies customer silicon before volume release like this documentary. In semiconductor manufacturing, production alone is meaningless without proof. At Intel Foundry Services, validation is the phase where silicon earns the right to exist in real systems. This phase is built to answer one question with certainty. Does this silicon behave exactly as designed under all defined conditions at scale? Testing begins before fabrication is complete. Test structures are embedded directly onto wafers during early process steps. These structures are not part of the final product. They exist solely to measure how the process is performing in real time. Electrical characteristics, line widths, resistance, leakage, and variability are continuously sampled as wafers move through the fab. Wafer-level testing follows fabrication. Automated probing systems make contact with individual dies, applying signals and measuring responses. These tests verify that transistors switch correctly, logic paths function as intended, and power behavior remains within defined limits. Dies that fail are mapped immediately. Yield is quantified, not estimated. Validation is statistical, not anecdotal. Intel Foundry Services analyzes performance across thousands of dies, hundreds of wafers, and multiple lots. Patterns matter more than individual failures. A single defect can be noise. A trend is a signal. This distinction drives every decision. Reliability testing extends beyond basic functionality. Chips are subjected to accelerated stress conditions designed to compress years of use into weeks. Voltage is increased. Temperature is cycled. Power is applied continuously. These tests expose failure modes that only appear over time. Passing them is mandatory. Thermal behavior is evaluated with precision. Power density varies across chip regions, and uneven heat distribution can compromise long-term stability. Intel measures thermal response at multiple operating points, ensuring that designs remain stable under sustained workloads. Packaging validation is equally critical. Advanced packaging technologies, chiplets, interposers, and heterogeneous integration introduce new variables. Mechanical stress, thermal expansion, and interconnect reliability are tested extensively. Perfect die can still fail if packaging is inadequate. Certification is cumulative. No single test qualifies a product. Silicon must pass electrical validation, reliability stress, thermal analysis, and packaging qualification. Each phase generates documentation. Each result is logged, reviewed, and approved. Nothing advances automatically. Customer involvement is structured and controlled. Intel Foundry Services provides detailed performance reports, yield data, and validation summaries. Review sessions align expectations and confirm readiness. Any deviation triggers corrective action before volume production begins. Security and compliance are enforced throughout testing. Export controls, customer confidentiality, and regulatory requirements are validated alongside technical performance. Certification is as much about governance as it is about engineering. Only after all validation criteria are met does Intel authorize volume release. This decision is conservative by design. Ramping too early risks systemic failure. Delaying release protects long-term reliability and customer trust. Even after certification, monitoring continues. Early production silicon is tracked closely. Field data is analyzed. If anomalies appear, root cause analysis begins immediately. Certification is not a one-time event. It is a maintained state. This disciplined validation process is what allows Intel Foundry Services to operate as a trusted manufacturer for external customers. The foundry does not sell potential. It delivers proven capability. If you want to see how this silicon performs in the real world, how customer data flows back into the fab, and how Intel evolves its foundry model for the future, subscribe to continue. When certified silicon leaves Intel Foundry Services, manufacturing responsibility does not end. Changes form. The factory transitions from production to observation, learning, and long-term stewardship. This phase defines whether a foundry is merely capable or truly dependable. Deployed, silicon enters diverse environments. Data centers, vehicles, communication networks, industrial systems, and consumer devices place very different stresses on chips. Intel Foundry Services tracks performance not by speculation, but through structured feedback channels established with customers. Field data becomes a continuation of the manufacturing process. Early deployment monitoring is intensive. Power behavior, thermal stability, error rates, and performance margins are analyzed as products enter real systems. Any deviation from expected behavior triggers investigation. The objective is not fault attribution, but system understanding. Return analysis is a critical component. When silicon is returned from the field, whether through failure analysis, customer testing, or lifecycle evaluation, it is examined in dedicated labs. Physical inspection, electrical probing, and material analysis reveal how real-world conditions interact with design and process decisions. These findings feed directly back into the foundry. Process parameters are adjusted. Design rules are refined. Packaging assumptions are updated. This feedback loop allows Intel to reduce risk not only for current products, but for future generations. Customer collaboration deepens in this phase. Intel Foundry Services maintains joint review cycles with customers to align roadmaps. Performance trends inform co-optimization between design and manufacturing. This partnership model differentiates a foundry service from a transactional supplier. Data aggregation plays a central role. Intel analyzes trends across customers, industries, and use cases while maintaining strict isolation of proprietary information. This system-level visibility enables proactive improvement rather than reactive correction. Future evolution is guided by this intelligence. Node development priorities are shaped by observed bottlenecks. Capacity planning responds to sustained demand patterns rather than short-term spikes. Tool investments are justified by long-term reliability requirements. Advanced packaging evolves in parallel. As chiplet architectures become more common, Intel Foundry Services expands integration capabilities. Mechanical, thermal, and signal integrity learnings from deployed systems inform next-generation packaging designs. Sustainability is increasingly integrated into evolution planning. Energy efficiency, water usage, and material sourcing are optimized using operational data. Foundry operations are adjusted to reduce environmental impact without compromising performance or yield. Security remains non-negotiable. As chips power critical infrastructure, Intel strengthens protections against tampering, data leakage, and supply chain compromise. Foundry trust is treated as a continuous obligation, not a contractual checkbox. Looking forward, Intel Foundry Services positions itself as a stabilizing force in the global semiconductor ecosystem. Geopolitical uncertainty, supply chain fragility, and rising complexity demand manufacturing partners capable of long-term commitment. Future fabs are designed to be more modular, more resilient, and more data-aware. Automation increases, but human oversight remains essential. Decisions are guided by evidence, not urgency. This is how Intel Foundry Services sustains relevance beyond a single node or generation. By treating manufacturing as a living system, one that learns from deployment, adapts through feedback, and evolves deliberately. The foundry does not merely produce silicon. It maintains it, improves it, and prepares it for what comes next. If you followed this entire journey, share your perspective. Comment below.
This timeline for the 3-nanometer process is too aggressive. I agree. We should leverage the new lithography technique shown here.
Let's run the simulations on the projected output first.
If we modulate the frequency here, the resonance cascade should stabilize.
Look, it's working. The synthesis is complete.
That's it? The critical path for the 3 nanometer node runs right through this quarter.
Yes, but the resource allocation here seems insufficient.
Look at the velocity metrics here. They correlate directly with the security protocols we implemented last month.
That explains the uptick in engagement.
The platform stability improved significantly this quarter.
And the innovation pipeline looks promising for Q3.
Check the pressure valve readout on the holographic display.
I'm showing a slight variance here. Should I adjust the flow rate?